name is Amy and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a little bit different of a video, so I apologize if there's too much background noise. I may try and drown it out with some music or something, but it's such a beautiful day. I figured I'd come out and sit outside to do my weight loss recap for the week. And I always like to start my weight loss recaps with a little bit of context about myself. So I'm 5 foot tall, I'm 51 years old, and I'm on a journey to lose 180 pounds. Now I have a target weight and that goal is 124 pounds. Now that's the highest weight on the chart in the normal range for my height. So it does sound really low compared to what I'm at now, but according to the charts, that's where I should be if I want to not be overweight anymore. So I started my weight loss journey on January 1st, 2025 at my highest weight ever of 304 pounds. Now, after taking my 25th shot of Zepbound and at the end of my 32nd week of dieting, I weighed in on August 8, 2025 at 274 pounds. Now that brought me to a total of 30 pounds down. Now, I did gain a pound last week, but I'm 100% certain that that was just water weight. So I'll see that come off later in the month. So this video is going to cover the results of my 33rd week of my weight loss journey and my 26th shot of Zepbound. So it's exactly 6 months of taking the medication, which costs a total whopping $3,000 that I have put out of my pocket for this medication. It's worth every penny, but man, it is such a burden. Now I'm still on 10 milligrams of name brand Zepbound that I do purchase direct from Lilly. There's a website I think called Lilly Direct. I can leave the link in the comments. I did notice that I was struggling a bit with my appetite on the 10 milligrams, that I wasn't eating enough and my stomach was actually hurting. And I think that really has to do with the digestive system slowdown that happens with this medication. So last week I did decide to split my dose. I took 5 milligrams on Saturday morning and I took 5 milligrams on Tuesday. And that actually did help a lot. I don't know though how comfortable that I am continuing to do that, since the vial is a single-use vial, and I did some research on like the National Institute of Health website and the FDA, and they said that it's really not safe to be multi-dosing out of a single dose vial. So I am risking contamination of the medication that stays in the vial, so I really have to weigh my options here. I don't really know what the risks are. So I really have to think about that before I continue split dosing, but I did like that better than taking 10 milligrams at one time. As far as any other side effects, other than the constipation that I always get from any form of dieting, I'm really not having any symptoms, and my food noise is still non-existent. But I do normally, like if I'm doing the full dose, I get about Thursday afternoon, and then my food noise picks up a little bit and I get the munchies, and then Friday I'm standing in the kitchen with the cabinet doors open going like, I just want something to put in my mouth. I don't know why, like what am I looking for? And I just stand there at the cabinet just thinking about food. But then I realize what I'm doing and I'm able to walk away or find a healthy snack to satisfy that urge to kind of just like have something to eat. Now I am still injecting on either my lower left or lower right stomach, and I really do prefer that area because I don't feel the injection. So yeah, so I know some people have suggested, oh, we haven't been losing weight, maybe try moving spots, but you know, I don't really feel the shot in that area, so I don't know that I'm brave enough to move it. So I am still using the Noom app to track my calories. And this past week, I did an average of 1,564 calories per day. Now that is a decent bit over my previously calculated BMR of 1,420 calories per day that I'm supposed to be averaging. But I hadn't yet recalculated for my activity level increase. So I was a total of 1,080 calories over for the week. But I burned 3,500 calories through my second walking challenge. And most likely you'll see that video right before this one. But while I was thinking about it today, I did go ahead and recalculate my BMR for a weight of 273 pounds. And I did this past week do moderate exercise of 3 to 5 times per week. So that's my Apple Watch said I was working out moderately. So that's what I'm going to go with. Now it says that I should be intaking, sorry, the cicadas are crazy. So it does say that I should be intaking 2,751 calories to maintain my weight. My goal is to lose a minimum of 1.5 pounds per week. So I do take off 750 calories right off the top. So that means I should be eating 2,001 calorie per day. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm absolutely not comfortable with eating that many calories at all. And yes, I did check 5 different BMR tables, and I used the table that generated the lowest daily calorie requirement. So I am at least rechecking my sources and not using something that's giving me false information. So my goal for the past week was to try and eat between 1,500 and 16 calories per day, and I managed to do that just fine. So let's get to my weigh-in for this week. So at the end of my 33rd week of dieting and my 26th shot of either compounded trizepatide or name brand Zepbound, I weighed in on August 9th to start that week at 274 pounds. Now on Saturday, August 16th, I weighed in at 275 pounds. So again, that was another pound weight gain, and that brings me to 29 pounds down total. Now, normally I'd be beside myself at this point, but I actually did a 4,000 daily step challenge during that week, and I had actually expected to lose at least 2, if not 2.5 pounds. But I know right at the end of last week, on the 7th or 8th of August, I did get into a food allergy, and one of the unfortunate side effects causes me to swell up like a balloon and retain water like nobody's business, like unbelievable amount of water that I retain when that happens. And it takes about 7 to 10 days to get out of my system, so it wasn't out when I done my most recent weigh-in. So I knew that going into it, there was no way that I was going to lose weight for this past week. But good news, things are looking up tremendously for my next weigh in. So just make sure that you tune in for that video, and I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to keep eating in my calorie deficit. I'm going to keep moving my body as much as I'm comfortable doing and as much as I want to do. And yeah, I'm just going to keep at this. So, I still have 151 pounds left to lose, and I thought it might be fun to compare what 151 pounds actually looks like. So I did some Googling, and it appears that I need to lose a whole kangaroo, a large refrigerator, a St. Bernard, 2 toilets, not just one, but 2, uh, a 3 cushion sofa, a small motorbike, or even an aardvark. I just thought that was interesting facts to throw in there. So I think when people comment about just go out there and exercise and just do it, I bet they have never actually thought about how much that extra weight on our body really equates to. Could you imagine those people actually out there like carrying a refrigerator or a kangaroo or a 3 cushion sofa and trying to do it all day, every day, up and down stairs, to and from your car, at the grocery store? Like, they wouldn't get very far. So I think so many of us that are carrying this extra weight are really so strong, and we need to remember that, right? I know that the fat in our bodies doesn't equate to the same volume, but if you really think about it, it's astonishing really how strong we are carrying that around all of the time. And now that I think about it, I've actually lost 29 pounds, which is the equivalent to one of my boxes of cat litter. And I cuss every time I pick up one of those stupid boxes. It's amazing to me that I had that 29 pounds on my body because it feels so heavy. It's so great to have that off. In my next video, I'm going to include something neat and new, and hopefully you like it. I went to the grocery store and I filmed it, and I think I did a good job for it being my first time doing a grocery store trip. But it was amazing to me how much I saved over having the grocery delivery service. I got so much more this time than I did when I spent $161. So be on the lookout for that. I usually release a video every 3 to 6 days, so it shouldn't be long coming out after this one. And I do want to thank you so much for watching my weight loss videos and taking this journey with me. And I hope this video will help inspire you to start your journey or continue if you're having a difficult time. Now remember, every step forward is one step closer to your goal, but sometimes we never get where we're going unless we take a few steps back. Now I need to remember that next time I gain weight. And this is a friendly reminder that my goal is to be able to be monetized on this YouTube channel so I can pay for my medication. So if you'd like to help me reach that goal and help my channel grow, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like to get it out there in the algorithm. Also subscribe if you want to see my videos in your recommended feed, and hit that notification bell to turn your notifications on, and then you'll be notified every time I release a new video. If you have any questions or you want to share your journey or you just want to say hi, make sure you leave me a comment below. So far, I have managed to lose weight while only losing my mind at one time so far. So just make sure you keep checking back in to see if I lose it again before I lose all my weight. Have a fabulous day. Oh, and P.S. I forgot to bring my reading glasses, so I had to take my long distance glasses off. So we're getting a glassesless video today.